bait and switch is something where you tell somebody you're going to give them one thing and then they get something else. And she said that you were charming and funny and Christian and shared values and all of that sort of stuff. But then when she got you home and got you unwrapped, that wasn't really what was there. Is that true?
No, that's not true.
So you weren't different than you presented her?
No, we met each other on an online Christian dating site, and she got what she got.
She said on the honeymoon that you got drunk, acted possessed, you were naked, standing on the balcony, talking to yourself and hissing like a snake with your eyes rolled back in your head. Do you recall that?
Yes, I do recall that.
So that was a new revelation.
Well, Dr. Phil, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Right.
And I think that played a big part in me acting like that.
Did you share...
Along with the alcohol.
Did you share that diagnosis with her before you got married?
No, I didn't share it with her because I was new to the diagnosis and I was still dealing with it myself. So I was unfamiliar to that diagnosis.
So you met her on a dating website and you're chatting her up and y'all are going and having coffee and dinner and all this kind of stuff. And you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and you just thought, well, I'm kind of new to this, so I'm not going to bring that up. I mean, because I'm just wondering if you consider that to be honest. I'm trying to figure out if you're being straight with me or if you're lying to yourself. I want to tell you what she perceives about you, okay?
Sure.
And you can tell me whether you think this is right or not. She says she's just going along and finds out that you didn't disclose an incarceration history, okay? And then she's just kind of driving along and she comes up and says, wow, he was caught stealing $1,400 on video and lied about it and then played kind of the unstable card and wound up in a psych ward instead of jail. And then she could have taken that exit ramp, but she doesn't, and then she finds out, well, he didn't disclose his schizophrenia diagnosis. Then she's driving along, she just keeps going and goes, wow, he's had multiple psychiatric holds for instability. You said you've taken him to the emergency room, right?
Yes.
And they hold him for 72 hours. She doesn't take that exit ramp. She goes along, he would overdose on his meds and be zombie-like, just sitting around. You know, well, okay, she just keeps on. Skips that exit ramp. Then he was arrested for shoplifting. She doesn't take that exit ramp. Then the 12-year-old daughter, your 12-year-old daughter is in her room crying during the whole wedding out of the mouths of babes. But you ignore that. You don't take that exit ramp. You say, I kicked him out. So you did see something, but then you let him back in. You keep driving along. He stole your roommate's information and obtained an illegal credit card, right? But you didn't take that exit ramp, so you just keep driving along. He stole your neighbor's credit card and dead husband's vital information.
Whatever.
And you just keep driving along.
I'm getting out of here.
He was dealing hydrocodone in Florida. You say he's getting it from a pain clinic and selling it on the street, but doesn't bother you. You just keep driving along. He had an affair with a younger girl. You just keep driving along. He gave me an STD. You just keep driving along. He gave me another STD. You just keep driving along. He made a sex tape with a girlfriend and it got sent to your minor son.
That's a lie.
Okay, and you just keep driving along. He threw a soda can at your head.
That's a lie.
You keep driving along. He kicked my car door in anger. You keep driving along. He scratched my car with a fork and threatened to kill me. I mean, this is a long trip. It just keeps going on. You think everything there was true, correct?
Yes.
You thought they were true, right?
Yes.
And you didn't take a single exit ramp. You just kept on going down the road. And that is very significant to me.
Yes.
Even if you're wrong, he's getting ready to say, not true, I didn't throw a soda can, or whatever. But that doesn't matter. The significance to me is that you believed it was true and you kept going anyway. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.